Ugh, whatever.
It's no secret that the Democratic Socialists of America hate the Democratic Party.
I think we're all on the same page that we hate the Democrats.
What is Canary Mission? Are these Jewish anti-Semitic people, or is this Democratic people, or what?
Democratic Party is not really our friend. It isn't.
So why are the DSA such major players in the Democratic Party? This odd relationship can be understood with the cuckoo analogy. In nature, the cuckoo survives by trickery. It lays its egg in another bird's nest. The unsuspecting parents raise the imposter as their own until the cuckoo grows strong enough to push the true chicks out. The DSA is the cuckoo inside the Democratic Party.
DSA is not the Democratic Party.
We must separate ourselves from the toxic Democratic Party.
We can provide a clear, aggressive, principled strategy that pushes back against the Democratic leadership and the Democratic Party as a whole.
DSA candidates run as Democrats in safe blue districts. They slip through low turnout primaries. And once inside, they use the Democratic label as camouflage while advancing an extremist anti-American agenda far beyond the party's mainstream.
I don't agree with the Democratic Party, but it's a great tool.
Is DSA fundamentally different from European Social Democrats? Is it Social Democrat in name only? Okay, somehow this swapped over the last 10 years. In Europe, my feeling, at least for Western and Northern Europeans, when you ask a European, what is a socialist? They'll tell you like, oh, like big government safety nets, unironically. When I talk to young Europeans in Western Europe, that seems to be their concept of socialism. In America now, though, for like these DSA types, socialism is much closer to the more hardcore roots fucking shit. Which is, yeah, I don't know. It's like the we need to get rid of all the capital owners and the laborers need to control everything, and yeah.
Democratic is a tool that we use.
Not to say that one person is right or wrong or whatever else. I'm just saying it's kind of funny in that it feels like in America, socialism used to just be government does more stuff. But now when I talk to if I talk to normie Europeans, it feels like they believe that like socialism is when government does more stuff.
DSA candidates take orders from DSA's internal enforcers and working groups. City halls and state houses start running as socialist machines, controlled by the organization, not the Democratic Party, and certainly not voters.
They have to have a connection with DSA's internal politics, and they have to be committed to the eventual goal of building a separate entity from the Democrats.
DSA are revolutionaries, and the Democrats are their first victims. And in city after city, DSA victories prove their plan works.
I think that the model that we used in New York is 100% replicable.
And just like the cuckoo, once the DSA grows strong, it pushes the true Democrats out, hollowing the party from within,
building towards political independence and tearing apart the Democratic Party.
The DSA is not here to strengthen the Democratic Party. It is here to consume it.
We're not here to make the Democrats a little bit better. We're here to actually enact socialism. And socialism is not just better capitalism. It's overthrowing the entire capitalist state.
It's our duty, DSA, to cultivate this power.
The cuckoo is in the nest, and New York City is poised to elect not a Democrat, but Zohran Mamdani, an extremist within the DSA.
We understand that winning an election is not an end.
Wait, was this before he was elected?
So the most important thing that we can do is take that empire down from within.
Ultimately to overthrow our own empire.
We need a movement that can drive a stake to the heart of the empire.
We need to orient ourselves towards insurrection.
Okay. Friendly reminder. Oh, maybe this was from a while ago. A year ago? If you want to fight against these types, I think you should. I think it's important to. But it's got to be more than just they want to take over the party. I think you got to be really careful with this messaging because keep in mind the Democratic Party brand is very low right now. So you might be saying something that a lot of people think is like kind of based. It reminds me of, I don't remember who it was, but Republicans ran, it was like an attack ad against somebody. And the attack ad was, it might have been against Plattner? I don't remember. But it was like, this guy wants to make it so that college costs nothing and that all Medicare for all is a thing, blah, 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 blah. And like I'm reading this, I'm not actually sure if this is supposed to be an attack ad or if it's like a satirical ad and it was supposed to be like for the candidate because it was such a stupid way to try to attack the person, I thought. But
voter list. So yes or no, if a state refuses to turn their absentee voter list over to the federal government, will the Postal Service still mail their ballots under this proposal route?
Under our proposed regulation, no. We would tell the state that we need the manifest in order to, look, what we're asking for.
This is the U.S. Postmaster General, who's, I'm assuming the USPS is the top dog.